Hello everyone. In your classes, you must have learned about balancing a chemical equation. At the same time, you must have learned about this concept of atomicity. So, today we are going to combine both the concept and try to see what is their application. Okay. So, for application, let us take a very simple example. I have taken an equation and we will complete that and we will learn how it has to be solved. Okay. So, it's a very simple equation which I am taking. So I have taken calcium. Okay. So calcium plus oxygen. So, and we can very well find out its product. We know any metal, if it's react with the oxygen, it will form its oxide. So here it will become calcium oxide. Now, moving on, we will write the symbol of calcium. Now we know that metals are monoatomic, okay? Metals are monoatomic. So we will write Ca. We cannot write Ca2, we cannot write Ca3 because metals and noble gases, they are monoatomic. So we will just write calcium here plus oxygen. Now we know oxygen is diatomic. So we will write O2. So please remember gases like oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, these all are diatomic. So whenever we represent them in equation, we write O2, Cl2, Br2, I2, N2, right? So that is the way of representation. So you can see here I am writing calcium as Ca because calcium is monatomic, okay, and oxygen as O2 because oxygen is diatomic. Now, when we have to write the formula of calcium oxide, here our knowledge of crisscross method will take place. Okay, so calcium, charge has +2 because it is the part of second group, and oxygen, it is the part of 16th, or you can say sixth group, so it is -2 charge. So +2 -2 gets cancelled here, and the formula of calcium oxide is CaO. Now let us write it all together. So we see calcium plus oxygen makes it calcium oxide. Now we need to balance this equation because here you can see oxygen is 2 and here oxygen is 1. So this equation is not balanced. So the best way to balance equation like this is first you have to see oxygen. So if you look at oxygen here, okay, just try to look at oxygen here, right? So oxygen is 2 on the right hand side. Okay, if you look oxygen here, it is 2 and here it is 1. So we will make it 2 whenever we have a metal or non-metal and oxygen. Okay, you always settle the score with oxygen first because metals and normal, they'll adjust automatically. So see 2 Ca, I put 2 here. Okay, now this makes it a completely balanced equation. Okay, so what is the complete equation? Let us write that. Like the equation is 2Ca plus O2 gives us 2CaO. Okay, so this is how it is working, right? Now let us try some other example so that we gain more clarity. Okay, so this is another example. I have taken metal. Let us take some metal. Okay, let us take lithium. Okay, so this is lithium. The symbol of lithium is this. Now lithium, and we react it with chlorine. Now lithium is a metal, so we write just Li, okay, and chlorine, it's diatomics, we write Cl2. Okay, so this is we have used the concept of atomicity, that is number of atoms in a molecule. Okay, so here chlorine molecule contains 2 atoms, so I write Cl2. Then lithium being monatomic, I write just lithium Li. Okay, and this becomes lithium chloride. Now we know that lithium is a part of first group. So charge will be +1. It's a metal, that's why plus, and it is in the first group, so +1. Okay, that is how you have to apply the logic. Lithium, it's a metal, it will lose electrons, so plus charge, it's a cation, and 1 means it's the part of first group. Then we have got chlorine. Chlorine is the part of 7th, or you can say 17th group. It's halogen, charge is -1. +1 -1 cancels out, and the formula of lithium chloride will be LiCl itself. Okay, now let us do this. Let's take some another example. Okay, we are clear with this example, right? Now another last example I'm taking. I have taken a metal. Again, let us take aluminium. Okay, and aluminium is reacting with let us take the example of oxygen. Okay, oxygen is diatomic, so we write 2, and any metal plus oxygen, it will give you metal oxide. So you write aluminium charge +3 because third group. Okay, oxygen, it is -2, So there will be a crisscross here. So aluminum gets 2 and oxygen gets 3. You don't have to write this plus and minus. They only indicate that aluminum is a metal and oxygen is a non-metal. That's the only purpose. You don't have to write it here. Another purpose can be if it is happening like plus 3 minus 3, so you can cancel out them together. So aluminum oxide. So now let us write the equation once again. Okay, so the equation becomes aluminium plus oxygen makes it aluminium oxide. So that is Al2O3. Now again I said let us focus on the oxygen first. So if you look at oxygen here, oxygen is 2 in number here and 3 in number here. So we just write 2 here. So 2 3 is 6 and 3 to the 6. So both side, on the left hand side and on the right hand side, the number of oxygen is 6. Aluminium here you see it is 4. So we'll have to make this aluminium 4. So we have made it 4. Okay. Now you can see we have balanced this equation as well. Okay. So this is the complete equation which you can see, and this is how you have to solve using the application of two things. First one is the concept of atomicity and second is the concept of charges. Okay, and charges you should remember it can be plus charge, it can be minus charge. Okay, so metals they have plus charge and non-metals since they gain electron they have negative charge. Okay, so you have to take care of all this. Okay, and that will make you solve all the questions very correctly. Till then everyone keep learning. Thank you. Stay blessed. Jai Hind.